Important literary works as a university student. Three of the best literary works Rizal wrote as a university student were the following: A la Juventud Filipina, to the Filipino youth. This poem was Rizal's entry in the 1879 literary contest conducted by the Liceo Artístico Literario de Manila. The English translation of this poem Rizal wrote when he was 18 years old. To the Filipino youth. Theme: Grow, O timid flower. Lift up your radiant brow this day, youth of my native strand. Your abounding talent show resplendently and grand, fair hope of my motherland. Soar high, O genius great, and with noble thoughts fill their mind. The honor's glorious seat may their virgin mind fly and find more rapidly than the wind. Descend with the pleasing light of the arts and sciences to the plain, O youth, and break forthright the links of the heavy chain, that your poetic genius enchain. See that in the ardent Zine the Spaniard where shadows stand doth offer a shining crown, with wise and merciful hand to the son of this Indian land. You who heavenward rise on wings of you rich fantasy, seek in the Olympian skies the tenderest poesy, more sweet than divine honey. You of heavenly harmony on a calm unperturbed night, Philomel's match in melody, they in varied symphony, dissipates man's sorrow's blight. You, at the impulse of your mind, the hard rock animate, and your mid with the great power consigned, transforms into immortal state, the pure memory of genius great. And you, who with magic brush on canvas plain capture the varied charm of Phoebus, loved by the divine Apelles, and the mantle of nature. Run for genius' sacred flame, awaits the artist's crowning, spreading far and wide the fame, throughout the sphere proclaiming, with trumpet the mortal's name. O joyful, joyful day, for you fair Philippines, the Almighty blessed be, who with loving eagerness sends you luck and happiness. As already pointed out, this poem was Rizal's entry to the 1879 literary contest of Liceo Artístico de Manila. It won the grand prize in the competition, with Rizal receiving a silver quill for demonstrating his prowess in poetry. As pointed out by Zaida and Zaida in 1999, A la Juventud Filipina was a classic in Philippine literature for two reasons. First, it was the great poem in Spanish written by a Filipino recognized by the Spanish authorities. Second, it was the first expression of the nationalistic concept that the Filipinos were the fair hope of the motherland. In essence, the poem can be considered Rizal's first testimony of his nationalism. In this literary piece, he clearly referred to the Philippines as his motherland, or mi patria. The Spanish jury failed to recognize the political implications of the poem. It regarded Spain as the patria mentioned by Rizal in the poem. Conversely, Rizal used the term to mean the Philippines. Rizal therefore was the first Filipino, considering that he was the first to call the country his motherland. Another important point that Rizal stressed in the poem relates to the role of the youth in nation building. From the poem, he called the youth the fair hope of the motherland, or La Bella Esperanza de la Patria Mia. For the youth to really be the fair hope of the motherland, Rizal challenged the youth of his day to do three things: to cultivate their talents in the arts, to develop their knowledge of the sciences, and to look forward and break their chain of bondage.
Created using Powtoon.